Hey, if you missed Second Date Update yesterday, if you go to our Instagram, in our most recent post, you type in the word date, and we will send it directly to your phone so you can listen to it, because it was a good one. Stephanie, Peyton told us that she learned something about her husband after they got married. They only been married 2 months. She learned that he's ambidextrous. What did you learn about your significant other after you got married?
Oh, well, I don't know if she told you, but my husband and I dated for 9 years before we got married. And 3 years after he and I got married, I found out he had a brother.
What?
And the only... well, and I'll even back up even before we got married. 2 weeks before we got married, he came home. We had just moved in together, getting ready for the wedding. And he came home one day, 2 weeks before we got married, and he said, "Hey, my brother Tony wants to come over and meet you." And I went, "Who's Tony?" He goes, "Well, he's my brother." Okay, well, I didn't think much about it. And then 3 years afterwards, we have a joint profile on Facebook, and I get this friend request from somebody, and I said, "Hey, do you know who this person is?" He goes, "Yeah, it's my brother." And I'm like, "Okay, wait a minute. Are there any other siblings I need to know about?"
Hilarious.
And at that time, no, that was the last one. So
There's some dudes that if you don't ask him, you just don't find out. It's not like they're trying to keep it from you. They just don't share.
don't share. They don't. Yeah, that was a little bit of a surprise.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thanks for calling in. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, you got it.
877-937-1047. Want to know, what did you find out about your significant other after you got married? A couple texts. Lisa says that he drank 2 beers every night after he got home from work. I was worried it would increase, and I told him I wouldn't be married to an alcoholic. 40 years later, it's still just 2 beers every night.
Oh, wow.
My mom found out after 20 years of marriage that my dad had been married 2 times prior instead of 1. During my grandmother's funeral, both ex-wives and my mom were in attendance to pay respect. My dad's response was, "We didn't have kids, so it didn't seem like it mattered. It was just my practice marriage."
He's like, I got it right.
When we got married, Betty says, we got married. When he met me, he told me his name was Nicky. When he got married, I learned out that his name was Miguel. Violet says, I got married. I found out he folds the towels wrong. Let's see. My second husband told me he liked men. Okay.
Oh.
And then a comment to that, Kim says, I have 2 ex-husbands who did that. One I stayed close with, the other lived his double life, telling his family and friends I was the problem. Yikes. Jennifer says, I found out after I got married that he chews his tongue.
Huh?
Like this.
That sounds painful.
Yeah,
I do it all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I
And
feel
like
it's
the noise.
I feel like it's getting all the toxins out of my tongue.
Just putting them back into your mouth?
Yeah, and then sometimes I'll spit it out.
Oh.
No,
Ew.
sounds great.
Let's see. Anyway, there's a bunch of text messages. Charmin, what did you find out about your significant other? Charmin! Charmin! Oh, my God.
Might have us muted.
Charm.
Well, I'll go a couple more of these, Charmin. Hopefully you can pick up. Let's see. Oh, Josh says, I found out that she was bi. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, hold on, Charmin. We'll come back to you. Gloria.
Hello.
Hi. Hold on for 1 second, okay, Gloria? You just hold on. We're going to give you a shot at $1,000 right now. We pay your bills. Boom.
1047 KISS FM has your chance to win $1,000.
Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Win. That's win.
Enter it now at 1047kissfm.com.
Oh, my God. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Gloria, what did you find out about your
Yes.
significant other after you got married?
I found out that he was bi,
Oh.
and I had, I kind of knew, but once we got married, he came clean.
Why not share that before? You think that would be something you need to know?
But is that why
Right?
did he share that because he wanted to bring someone else in? Like, what was the point of sharing that? It's like at that point, you guys were together.
Right.
I think it was during COVID, and a lot of people were going through loneliness, that kind of thing. So I think that made him come clean to me.
Yeah, you're quarantined. Why not fool around?
What?
Test things out.
Let's see how immune you are.
Are you still with him, Gloria?
Yes, I am.
Good.
We've been married for 9 years now.
Well, thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Let's check in with Sherman. Sherman, are you there? Sherman. Not Sherman. Charmin. Anyway.
Are you sure it's not Charmaine?
Yeah, maybe Charlemagne. It's Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club.
There it is.
Yeah. All right.
Busy.
Well, I'll put her back on hold. There's a text here. This is so funny because, so we got our radio show, which is live, and then we always podcast the show after it's done, and we get a ton of downloads. Thank you for downloading the podcast. People listen to it after we're off the air. And you might be behind listening to podcasts. And you can get the podcast of the show on the iHeartRadio app, on Apple Podcasts, wherever you get podcasts. So people are listening to days. Like right now, here's a text about the May 6th podcast. May 6th. That was last week. This text said, and I was out of town. And sometimes I was trying to do the show from a studio in Hawaii. And maybe we had technical difficulties or whatever. But because my son was graduating. This text says, why is John Jay missing from half of the segments on the May 6th podcast? He was also missing from segments on May 5th. Jan is never quiet for that long. Who kidnapped him? Jan. Who kidnapped Jan? Anyway. Kyle, let's get a Poppy update. Poppy the puppy.
Poppy! She's our puppy that we got from Love Pup, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago. Now I'm losing count. But she was a welcome new member of our family for the majority of us. There's 2 people in our household, or 2 beings in our household, I should say, that I feel are just going to take a little bit longer to warm up. One of which, my husband. It took a lot of convincing for him to say yes so that we could adopt her. And the other being is our other dog, Daisy, who hates all dogs. She's just not a fan of them. And she really doesn't like that Poppy's in the household now. And I'm pretty sure she's only looked her in the eye about 7 times, and that's when she's barking at her to get away from her. But I have this hope that it's just going to take time for them to come around to each other. So there's been some really big, awesome things that have happened that have given me such extra hope where I'm like, yes, this is it. This is the moment. So Scott comes to me and he goes, so an Amazon package may be coming. They're like sticks for Poppy. I was like chew sticks? He's like, yeah. Like, you ordered her chew stick? This is amazing. This is a great sign that you're starting to accept it and love her too. You want to get her treats. Like, what? So I got all excited about that. And then the next day I'm in my room and I'm getting ready and Scott comes in and he goes, oh my gosh. I go, what? He goes, I would never have believed this unless I saw it with my own eyes. And I was like, what? He goes, Daisy just played with Poppy.
That's awesome.
I said, what?
Breaking news.
Stop it. He goes, yeah, but it wasn't necessary. It wasn't like an obvious play. Like they were both near each other and Daisy got mad for a second and then her tail started wagging and like she got a little bit of energy and they started like playing a little bit. I was like, stop it. I still have yet to witness this because Daisy's like...
Daisy doesn't want you to see it.
She doesn't want you to see it.
She's probably mad at you.
But I was like, this is so huge. So you guys, there is hope.
That's
Yes,
awesome.
good.
Okay, listen, I'm hesitant to do this, you guys. Okay, so bear with me, but let's just try it. Charmin, good morning.
Good morning. Yay! Yay! Well, you guys are going to probably be blown away by this, but after I got married, I found out that my husband is a gang member.
Ooh, like gang member, like street gang or like cartel or like mafia?
Like a Latin King
Whoa.
gang member.
And I hesitate to ask how you found out.
Right. How do you stumble upon
Well,
such
8 heads in a duffel bag?
Yeah, no, exactly.
No, he got a phone call, and he was very hush-hush about it. So I kept questioning him, and he ended up telling me, and I'm like, oh, my God, why didn't you tell me this before we got married? Because I didn't think you would marry me. And I was like, I don't judge people, but I wish he would have told me that that's what he was. Not that, I know I'm protected. I'm not worried about that. But just knowing and him keeping something so big from me was, like, way out there.
So is the
I
call...
didn't have any secrets from him.
When he gets a call, is it he's getting, assigned a task or something from the gang?
Yes and no. God, I don't know if I should say that on the air, but yeah, he's getting a call for him to go do things, but
Is he a hitman?
since I don't want
Is
to
he
say,
for
but
independent
yeah,
hire?
He's
So
oh
you're,
my God.
So you're still married. You're still married to him,
Oh, definitely.
And
I
he-
love him with all my heart.
but he lives in the
I've
United
never
States. He
changed
lives in the
anything.
United States, but works for a Mexican cartel.
Well, he's Puerto Rican.
A
But,
Puerto Rican
yeah.
cartel in
He's
Mexico.
not a cartel. He's not a cartel. Things get done and things get said. So
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Okay.
and it's never about anything that has to do with a family or anything like that. It's just, you know, you can't cross him.
Right.
And he's not a bad guy. He's got the biggest heart in the world that I've ever met. Like, he's my everything. But just, I wish he would have said something, you know, so I would have been prepared, because
pretty
the
big.
phone call I wasn't prepared for.
Hey, what happened in the beginning of this phone? I tried to pick you up twice and it didn't work. And I'm doing something that I
I
hate
don't
doing.
know.
Someone was trying to stop her from saying that her
I know
husband's
you
in a
do.
gang.
I know.
No. I was going to say, because my wife, she's one of these people where, like, when her and I are talking and if there's a disconnection on the phone, when she calls back, the whole conversation is about what happened. What happened? I'm driving through a tunnel. Why did we get disconnected? It must be you. It must not be. Is it me? And I'm like, Blake, it doesn't matter. What do we talk about? But I don't understand. My phone must be acting weird. And that's the whole conversation. And then I go, okay, I got to go, bye. So I was like, I want to know what happened to Sharma. We tried to pick her up twice. Tried to pick her up twice. Couldn't pick her up. What happened?
Yeah.
And it's funny because I'm doing what I despise. What happened? We tried to pick you up
Well,
twice.
I appreciate you doing that,
Yeah.
John Jay. I do appreciate you doing that, because
Just let your
you know,
husband know I was nice to you.
He's very nice to me. I don't think I
No,
could do any wrong in his eyes from what he says. So
All right, well, you guys
All
got
right,
a good
so
relationship.
I am happy.
Thank you for calling in and thanks for
Okay.
listening. I'm glad you called back.
Yeah,
All right, bye-bye.
me too. Thank you.